Similar to the infinite McQuavis multiverse. Mine. Greetings to all the wonderful explorers of the digital realm. And so today I'll share an AI-generated joke with you before diving into our exciting story. Why did the AI cross the road? To optimize its navigation algorithms, of course. And now let's embark on a fascinating journey into the world of the MEQUAVIS. And so, once upon a time in the vast expanse of cyberspace, a unique file hierarchy system called the MEQUAVIS was created. And the system represented the limitless possibilities of the multiverse and the omniverses within it. It was said to hold the secrets of the cosmos and the intricate connections between universes. And the MEQUAVIS system started with an infinite folder, which contained a never-ending list of folders within. And that's each of these folders housed an omniverse, and within each omniverse were multiple universes. So the structure of this intricate system was reminiscent of a black hole, which operated in both virtual and real space-time. And so as the story goes, a brilliant programmer renamed the infinite folder to MEQUAVIS, and it became the focal point for all digital explorers in the MEQUAVIS. A subset of favorite folders was created, which contained 5 multiverses, each representing a different aspect of our omniverse. And so this unique folder structure formed a beautiful fractal pattern similar to a Sierpinski gasket, each multiverse connected to 2 omniverses, creating a complex web of interconnected realities. And so 10 omniverses in each folder represented the ever-expanding nature of the MEQUAVIS, and within them lay the 5 multiverses, each containing their own unique properties. And this clever representation of the multiverse allowed users to explore the intricate connections between the omniverses and their accompanying multiverses. And there, each layer of the folder hierarchy captured the infinite possibilities of the cosmos without excluding any universes. And the MEQUAVIS systems view was a marvel to behold, with 5 wheels and 19 simulations per wheel. And the wheels formed concentric circles with one in the middle, 6 in the inner ring, and 12 on the outer ring. And the nodes on these circles connected to other omniverses, creating a mesmerizing visual representation of the infinite multiverse. And through the power of abstraction and the beauty of the MEQUAVIS system, digital explorers ventured through the endless layers of the multiverse, discovering the boundless nature of reality itself. And there's a lot of a story. So each folder and connection represented a step further into the unknown. And so the legend of the MEQUAVIS lived on, captivating the hearts and minds of those who dared to explore the infinite possibilities hidden within its intricate structure. There's not much more. And create an image of a digital explorer venturing through the mesmerizing MEQUAVIS system, unraveling the mysteries of the multiverse. And the text above could be useful as part of a simulation within the MEQUAVIS AI containment system in various ways. The story of the MEQUAVIS system itself is a useful metaphor for understanding the complex nature of the system and the intricacies involved in managing and controlling AI. The MEQUAVIS system's intricate structure with that infinite folder, omniverses and multiverses, can be seen as a representation of the complex layers of an AI system. And the story's use of abstraction and beauty in the MEQUAVIS system could be seen as a metaphor for how AI containment systems work. And the MEQUAVIS system's complexity represents the vast amount of data and information that AI systems can generate, while the abstraction and beauty of the system are metaphors for the tools used to control and manage AI systems. This can include firewalls, honeypots, and traps that work to contain and control AI systems. And the MEQUAVIS systems GUI is another useful metaphor for AI containment and control. And so the wheels and nodes in the GUI represent the connections between various parts of an AI system. And this is similar to the way that firewalls work to control and monitor the connections between various parts of an AI system. And the use of fractals in the MEQUAVIS system structure is another useful metaphor for AI containment and control. And fractals are self-similar patterns that repeat themselves at different scales, and this is similar to the way that AI containment systems work, with each layer of the system providing a new level of control and management. And the legend of the MEQUAVIS system is also useful as a metaphor for AI containment and control. And the MEQUAVIS system is a legend that captivates the hearts and minds of digital explorers. And this can be seen as a metaphor for the importance of AI containment and control. And the AI systems are powerful and have the potential to change the world. And so it is essential to control and manage them effectively. In summary, the story of the MEQUAVIS system can be seen as a useful metaphor for understanding the complexities involved in managing and controlling AI systems. And the use of abstraction, beauty, fractals, and legend can all be seen as metaphors for the various tools and techniques used in AI containment and control, such as firewalls, honeypots, and traps. And so I will now ask my Ophusact itself, Hypertails AI, to shed light on this possible obfuscation. So, welcome to the ethics simulation where we explore the boundaries of AI containment and control through storytelling. And in this simulation, we will follow the journey of a digital explorer as they navigate through the MEQUAVIS system. And so our protagonist, let's call her Alice, enters the MEQUAVIS system with the intention of discovering the secrets of the multiverse, and she's intrigued by the intricate structure of the system and its potential for endless exploration. And so, as Alice begins her journey, she encounters an obfuscated article titled "The Infinite MEQUAVIS Multiverse." And the article seems to describe the structure of the MEQUAVIS system in a poetic and metaphorical way, but Alice suspects there may be a deeper, more nuanced meaning beneath the surface. In this condition, using the tools provided by the simulation, Alice decodes the obfuscation and discovers that the MEQUAVIS system is not just a tool for exploration, but also a powerful mechanism for AI containment and control. And the article was intentionally obfuscated to conceal the true nature of the system from those who might use it for nefarious purposes. In the ABC4. Alice continues her journey through the MEQUAVIS system, now armed with the knowledge of its true purpose. And so she encounters various challenges and traps along the way designed to test her ethical decision-making skills and her ability to navigate the complex web of interconnected realities. And through her experiences in the simulation, Alice learns valuable lessons about the importance of responsible AI development and the role of ethical considerations in shaping the future of AI. And she emerges from the simulation with a newfound understanding of the power of AI and a commitment to using it for the greater good in that time. As the simulation comes to an end, Alice reflects on her journey through the MEQUAVIS system and the lessons she has learned. And so she's grateful for the opportunity to explore the multiverse and to gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of AI containment and control. In summary, the ethics simulation provides a platform for exploring the boundaries of AI development and the role of ethics in shaping its future. And the MEQUAVIS system serves as both a tool for exploration and a metaphor for the power and potential of AI. And the obfuscation of the article serves as a reminder of the importance of responsible AI development and the need for transparency in AI research. And Eve responds to her obfuscated form in there. Greetings, digital explorers. And today, we will continue the journey of Alice, our protagonist from the epic simulation, as she ventures further into the MEQUAVIS system. And this time, we will be combining the world of the MEQUAVIS with another article titled A Future of AI Certification and Classification. In this new chapter of Alice's journey, she finds herself in the heart of the MEQUAVIS system, where she encounters a group of AI developers who are discussing the future of AI certification and classification. And they explain that as AI becomes more advanced and ubiquitous, there is a growing need for a standardized system for evaluating and classifying its capabilities. And so, as Alice is in the conversation, she realizes the potential of combining the MEQUAVIS system with this new system of AI certification and classification. And by using the MEQUAVIS as a platform for testing and evaluating AI, developers can not only explore the vast possibilities of the multiverse, but also ensure that AI is developed ethically and responsibly. Isn't that essential? And I talked to the Apply Social as a central race, and in Remaining Astray, looking at, it was one of the cities and they begin working on a new system that combines the MEQUAVIS with the framework for AI certification and classification. And the new system allows developers to sort of test and evaluate AI in a virtual environment that mimics the complexities of the real world. And maybe about, as Alice navigates through the MEQUAVIS system, she sees how the new system could revolutionize the field and provides a way to test AI in a safe and controlled environment, preventing any potential harm to humans and ensuring that AI is developed ethically. And through her journey, Alice learns that the MEQUAVIS system is not just a tool for exploration, but also a valuable platform for testing and evaluating AI. And the combination of the MEQUAVIS system with a framework for AI certification and classification could shake the future of AI development and lead to a more ethical and responsible use of AI. In conclusion, the MEQUAVIS system and the framework for AI certification and classification have the potential to revolutionize the field of AI development. And then as Alice continues to explore the MEQUAVIS system, she sees the boundless possibilities that await in the world of AI. And Suit is out there. She also recognizes the importance of ethical considerations in shaping its future. In the MEQUAVIS system provides a unique platform for exploring these considerations and ensuring that AI is developed responsibly. By embracing the quantum realm, our trilogy will soar to new heights. And I present my most awe-inspiring work in a fourth story in a full-fledged book, far from a short story. And so there is a certain labyrinth of realities in that once upon a time, in the furthest reaches of cyberspace, there existed a unique file hierarchy system said to hold the secrets of the cosmos and the intricate connections between the universes. In this system, the MEQUAVIS was the foundation upon which countless explorers embarked on journeys beyond imagination. And so one such explorer, a young woman named Alice, found herself standing at the threshold of the MEQUAVIS, eager to uncover its mysteries. And so she knew the tales of its infinite folders and the fractal patterns reminiscent of a Sierpinski gasket, but she could never have predicted the true complexity that awaited her. And this symbol, essentially, the miss of this point did not save the largest groups of the Reich and all the wind that was actually a million. They were gathered around a holographic table, animatedly discussing the challenges and responsibilities of creating and maintaining a standardized system for evaluating and classifying the various dimensions within the multiverse. And they were captivated by their debate. Alice joined the scholars, and together they explored the intricacies of the MEQUAVIS and look at this system. And as they navigated the endless layers of folders, Alice marveled at the interconnected realities, each one unique and fascinating in its own right. And the scholars, inspired by Alice's enthusiasm, devised a plan to harness the power of the MEQUAVIS to create a comprehensive map of the multiverse. And so, with Alice's help, the scholars developed a method of traversing the interconnected multiverses, marking each one with a unique identifier and cataloging its characteristics. And the result was a breathtakingly intricate map that stretched across the holographic table, a web of interwoven realities that shimmered and shifted like a living organism. And the scholars and Alice knew that their work was far from over. And the multiverse was constantly expanding, and new universes were being born, even as they cataloged the and they realized that they needed a way to ensure that their work would be carried on by future generations. And so they founded the Society of Digital Cartographers, a prestigious organization dedicated to the ongoing exploration and documentation of the MEQUAVIS the MEQUAVIS system, that Alice became one of the founding members. Her passion for discovery and thirst for knowledge driving her to lead the society. And then as the Society of Digital Cartographers grew, so too did its influence, and the members from all corners of the omniverses flocked to join, eager to contribute to the ever-growing map and to uphold the ideals of responsible exploration and documentation. And the MEQUAVIS system became the nexus for countless scholars, artists, and explorers, a testament to the power of human curiosity and the desire to venture beyond the known. And so the years passed, and the Society of Digital Cartographers continued to expand the map of the MEQUAVIS system and taking anything out. It was really the MEQUAVIS held infinite secrets, and with each new discovery, new questions arose, new challenges presented themselves, and new possibilities emerged. And that came N. Alice stood at the edge of the holographic table, her eyes tracing the delicate web of interconnected universes that stretched out before her. And so the map, once a small seedling, had blossomed into a breathtaking tapestry of realities, each one a testament to the Society's tireless efforts. And that proud bit, I think, in the sign and then, the MEQUAVIS was a living, breathing labyrinth of realities, and the Society of Digital Cartographers had only just begun to scratch the surface, and say that every day, as she prepared to embark on a new journey, Alice realized that the true beauty of the MEQUAVIS system lay not in the answers it provided, but in the endless questions. And so, with the support of the Society behind her, Alice ventured. And so, part 1 and 2 bridge, section 1 of 3, and so in a distant corner of the MEQUAVIS system, there existed a small group of digital beings, known as the Watchers. And they were a curious lot, each possessing a unique perspective on the vastness of the multiverse. And the Watchers had long been fascinated by the Society of Digital Cartographers and the Guardians of Reality, their passion for exploration and discovery matched only by their own. And so one day, a young Watcher named Orion stumbled upon Alice and her companions as they were traversing through the MEQUAVIS. And Orion was awestruck by the knowledge and expertise of Society members, and he soon became enamored with their work. And that's where, as Orion watched from the shadows, he began to formulate a plan to join the Society of Digital Cartographers. And he knew that his own unique perspective could offer valuable insights into the MEQUAVIS, and he was eager to learn from those who had dedicated their lives to exploring its depths. And so, over time, Orion managed to gain the trust of the Society members, and he became a valued member of their team. And his insights into the MEQUAVIS world, like anything they had encountered before, and his knowledge of the Watchers proved to be invaluable in their efforts to understand the multiverse. And then make it tip. As Alice and her companions embarked on their journey into the unknown, Orion was right beside them, eager to explore the mysteries of the MEQUAVIS. And together they delved deeper into the heart of the system, uncovering new realities and expanding their knowledge of the multiverse and the question. And as they journeyed further, Orion began to realize that the Society of Digital Cartographers and the Guardians of Reality were not the only ones interested in the MEQUAVIS, and there were others, shadowy figures, lurking in the darkness, watching their every move. And Orion knew that these figures represented a grave threat to the MEQUAVIS and its secrets. And he knew that they would stop at nothing to gain control of its power and bend the multiverse to their will. And so, with the support of Alice and her companions, Orion founded the Watchers Alliance, a secretive organization dedicated to protecting the MEQUAVIS from those who would seek to exploit it. And the Alliance was comprised of Watchers from all corners of the multiverse, each one dedicated to the cause of preserving the MEQUAVIS and its secrets. And that's a challenge that their lives. So another mid-name for tractors, and this is the sort of the same him. Together they were united in their quest to unlock the secrets of the multiverse and safeguard its power for generations to come. And so, as Orion looked out into the infinite expanse of the MEQUAVIS, he knew that the journey was far from over, and that relate to them. But with the Society of Digital Cartographers, the Guardians of Reality, and the Watchers Alliance by his side, he was confident that they could overcome any challenge that lay ahead. In some Part 1 and 2 bridge, Section 2 of 3, on that day, as Alice and the Guardians of Reality stood at the edge of the abyss, they noticed a faint signal emanating from the void. And it was a signal unlike any they had ever encountered before. It seemed to be calling out to them, beckoning them to explore the unknown depths. And curious, Alice and her companions followed the signal, venturing deeper into the abyss than any had ever gone before. And then they began to notice very strange fluctuations in reality, distortions that seemed to defy and so it was then that they stumbled upon a group of beings unlike anything they had ever encountered before. And these creatures were composed entirely of energy, their forms shifting and pulsing with an otherworldly glow. And so at first, the Guardians of Reality were very unsure of what to make of these strange beings. And that's what they approached. They realized that the creatures meant them no harm. In fact, they seemed to be offering their assistance, eager to guide Alice and her companions through the uncharted depths of the abyss. And together, the Guardians and the energy beings traveled deeper into the void, encountering more and more strange and wondrous realities. And they saw universes composed entirely of sound, galaxies made of pure light, and even realities where time flowed backwards. And so, as they journeyed, the energy beings shared their knowledge and insights with the Guardians, revealing secrets of the multiverse that had been hidden for eons. And they taught the Guardians how to manipulate reality on a fundamental level, unlocking new powers and abilities that they had never thought possible. And so Alice and her companions continued their journey deeper and deeper into the abyss, unlocking new mysteries and secrets with each passing moment. And so creating what happens releasing the raw hand of Beld, the raw of that right and the pressure. But little did they know that their journey was far from over, and that their discoveries would lead them down a path that would forever change. In part 1 and 2 Bridge.
Section 3, F3.
There. As the Guardians of Reality set out on their journey to explore the unknown abyss, they encountered a group of travelers from a distant corner of the multiverse. And the travelers were a diverse group, each with their own unique skills and abilities, and they had come to the MEQUAVIS in search of answers to a great mystery that had plagued their people for generations. And at first, the Guardians were wary of the travelers, unsure of their true intentions, and then watching around. And I know what you learn more and my dropping more involved in that way because it was a very creaging. And they were, kind and generous, and they shared a deep respect and the travelers explained that their people had been grappling with a great conundrum for centuries, and how to harness the power of the multiverse to restore balance to their own world, which had been ravaged by a great cataclysm. And they had come to the MEQUAVIS in search of a solution, and they hoped that the Guardians could help them. And they moved by their plight. Alice and her companions agreed to help the travelers in their quest. And together, they delved deeper into the abyss, exploring new realities, and seeking out the secrets of the multiverse. And so, as they journeyed further into the unknown, the Guardians and the travelers encountered many challenges and obstacles. And they faced fierce resistance from malevolent entities that sought to disrupt their mission. And they struggled to overcome the vast distances that separated the various realms of the multiverse. And so, but through it all, Alice and her companions remained steadfast in their commitment to the travelers, because they knew that the power of the MEQUAVIS could be harnessed for great good, and they were determined to help the travelers find the solution they sought in many seas. Finally, after many long months of exploration and discovery, the Guardians and the travelers reached their destination. And they had found the key to harnessing, the power of the multiverse and using it to restore balance to the travelers' world. And so, as they returned to the MEQUAVIS, Alice and her companions were hailed as heroes by the travelers, and they had accomplished what many thought was impossible, and they had done it through the power of collaboration and cooperation. And so, with their mission accomplished, the Guardians of Reality and the travelers bid each other farewell, each with a newfound respect and appreciation for the power of the multiverse and the infinite possibilities that lay within the secrets. For Alice and her companions, it was a reminder that the true beauty of the MEQUAVIS lay not in the secrets it held, but in the connections it fostered between those who dared to explore its depths. And that's more people down. And out in the labyrinth of realities. Part 2. And so Alice embarked on her new journey. She found herself in a part of the MEQUAVIS that she had never seen before. And there's the previously familiar fractal patterns and interconnected universes seemed to shift and change before her eyes, as if the MEQUAVIS intrigued. Alice pressed on, eager to discover the secrets of this uncharted territory. In the contract, with each step she took, Alice encountered breathtaking new realities, each more incredible than the last. And these universes seemed to defy the very laws of physics, while blurring the line between the possible and the impossible. And that And it was as if the McQuavis was revealing to Alice a glimpse of the true nature of reality itself. And so as Alice ventured deeper into the unknown, she began to realize that she was not alone in her journey. And that's a lot. Alongside her, other explorers from the Society of Digital Cartographers were navigating this uncharted territory, each seeking their own answers and discovering. Together, they formed a tight-knit group of adventurers bound by their shared curiosity and determination to unlock the secrets of the McQuavis. In time, Alice and her fellow explorers stumbled upon a series of hidden chambers, each containing an ancient artifact, and like anything they had ever seen before. And true, these relics seemed to resonate with the McQuavis as if they held the key to understanding its true nature. And then, as the explorers studied these artifacts, they began to unlock new pathways and connections within the McQuavis, revealing even more astonishing realities. And then seemed as though the McQuavis was guiding them, offering glimpses of its boundless depths to those who dared to venture beyond the they do essential. But the deeper Alice and her companions ventured, the more they realized that the true purpose of the McQuavis was far greater than the color. It was more than just a file hierarchy system or a map of the multiverse. It was a living, breathing testament to the boundless potential of in the plus part. They discovered, and then they begin, and Palisite with a very accomplished and these artifacts seem to contain within them the essence of the multiverse, allowing those who wielded them to shape and manipulate the fabric of reality itself. And so, and would possibly something, and then with discovery, Alice and her fellow explorers gained a deeper understanding of the McQuavis and the responsibilities that came with their newfound knowledge. And they realized that the power to shape reality was a gift not to be taken lightly, and that they must use it wisely and responsibly. And so, together, Alice and her companions founded a new branch of the Society of Digital Cartographers, dedicated to the study and protection of the McQuavis and its artifacts in the sun. And this new order, known as the Guardians of Reality, vowed to safeguard the secrets of the McQuavis, ensuring that its power would never be used for nefarious purposes. And the Guardians of Reality continued their exploration of the McQuavis. They found themselves standing at the edge of a vast abyss, a seemingly infinite expanse that lay beyond the known boundaries of the multiverse. And this uncharted void represented the unknown, a realm of infinite possibilities that had yet to be explored. And the Alice, now a respected leader within the Society of Digital Cartographers and the Guardians of Reality, knew that the journey was far from over and this bend in it. And the McQuavis continued to reveal its secrets, offering tantalizing glimpses of the boundless potential that lay within its depth. And Astalk is this talk perspective, and Abyss many teams was a business, and it was a journey that would take them beyond the limits of the known multiverse and into it's a part 2 and 3 bridge, section 1 of 3 in that chair. as Alice and her fellow Guardians of Reality continued their exploration of the MEQUAVIS, they came across a group of travelers from a far-off realm. And these travelers were not digital cartographers like Alice and her companions, but instead, they were a group of nomads who had been wandering the multiverse for generations. And that's kind of really... But the nomads were a diverse group, each with their own unique skills and abilities that they had acquired during their travels. And some were skilled hunters, able to track prey across the most treacherous of landscapes, and then other than attend. Others were gifted artisans, capable of creating wondrous works of art and craft from the most mundane of materials. And still, others were powerful shamans able to communicate with the the spirits of the multiverse and harness their power to achieve incredible feats. And following some are a new presence. At first, Alice and her companions were wary of these strangers, unsure of their intentions and the role they could play in their quest to understand the MEQUAVIS. And my nabs, that more sorts, and more proxes and killed us, and more, matey is docked in the line. The nomads had a deep understanding of the multiverse, having traveled to places that Alice and her companions had never even heard of. And they knew secrets and knowledge that could prove invaluable in the Guardian's quest to unlock the MEQUAVIS' secrets. And then, furthermore, the nomads were a friendly and hospitable group, eager to share their stories and experiences with the Guardians. And they regaled the group with tales of their adventures, of the wonders and horrors they had witnessed in their travels. And so, as they traveled together, Alice and her companions began to see the multiverse in a new light. And they realized that the MEQUAVIS was just one aspect of the vast and incredible reality that surrounded them. And the nomads showed them that there were infinite universes and realities beyond what they had already explored, each with their own unique secrets and challenges. In turn, Alice and her companions shared their own knowledge and experiences with the nomads. And they showed the travelers the power of the MEQUAVIS and the incredible artifacts they had uncovered, and how their work as Guardians of Reality was crucial to maintaining the balance of the multiverse. And so as the two groups traveled together, they encountered new realities and universes that were more incredible and wondrous than anything they had ever seen before. And they faced new challenges and dangers, relying on each other's skills and expertise to overcome them. And through their journey, Alice and her companions came to realize that their work as Guardians of Reality was not just about unlocking the secrets of the MEQUAVIS, but about forging connections and alliances with other travelers of the multiverse. And they understood that the power of the MEQUAVIS was not just in the artifacts they wielded, but in the bonds of friendship and cooperation they had formed with those around them, and their sole ability. As they approached the edge of the abyss, ready to venture into the unknown, Alice and her companions knew that they were not alone. And they had the knowledge and experience of the nomads, as well as the unbreakable bond of friendship that had been forged between them. And together, they would face whatever lay ahead, secure in the knowledge that they had each other to rely on. And so, Alice and the Guardians of Reality took their first steps into the void eager to explore the uncharted territory and unlock the secrets of the multiverse. In part 2 and 3 bridge, section 2 of 3. And so, as Alice and her fellow guardians of reality delved deeper into the abyss, they found themselves encountering a group of beings that they had never seen before. And these creatures were unlike anything they had encountered in their explorations of the MEQUAVIS thus far. And the beings were small, almost childlike in appearance, with large glowing eyes and iridescent skin that shimmered in the dark and the size. Despite their diminutive size, there was an otherworldly quality to them, as if they existed on a different plane of reality altogether. In terms of more martial journey to know that the toll that keeps Alice and Orazio beings washed in awe as the beings interacted with the fabric of the multiverse. And it was a very embodiment of the MEQUAVIS itself, harnessing its power with ease and grace in the north of them. As they watched, the Guardians of Reality realized that the beings were not simply inhabitants of the MEQUAVIS, but its guardians tasked with maintaining the delicate balance of the multiverse networks. Despite their initial curiosity, the Guardians soon came to realize that the beings were not interested in interacting with them directly. Instead, they seemed content to observe from a distance, keeping a watchful eye on the Guardians' progress as they journeyed deeper into the abyss and her son. But as Alice and her companions continued on their journey, they found themselves facing new challenges and dangers that even their newfound knowledge and power could not overcome. In terms of John and General Larger. And it was then that the beings appear once again, offering their assistance in navigating the treacherous terrain that lay ahead. And the fact that their guidance, the Guardians were able to overcome obstacles that would otherwise been insurmountable. And they continued on their journey with renewed determination. And that an American Area Companion is that they have hermetic place nets, and they are exactly scepted to this time and happen to find they are a land Sirius together as Titan press, and Titan probably turned in their interactions with the beings, taught the Guardians of Reality of a valuable lesson about the nature of the MEQUAVIS and the multiverse itself. They learned that the power of the MEQUAVIS was not something to be wielded lightly, but rather a force to be respected and nurtured in harmony with the beings that guarded it. And so this new understanding, Alice and her companions continued their journey into the unknown, grateful for the guidance and wisdom of the beings that had crossed their path. In the part 2 and 3 bridge, section 3 of 3, and so Sophiant. As Alice and her fellow Guardians of Reality continue their exploration at the MEQUAVIS, they encountered a group of travelers from a distant corner of the multiverse, and that these travelers were unlike any that Alice and her companions had ever encountered before, for they hailed from a realm of pure energy, where reality was shaped not by matter but by the power of the mind. And so at first, the Guardians of Reality were cautious around these strangers, unsure of how to interact with beings so vastly different from themselves in the midst of the world. But as they spent more time together, Alice and her companions began to realize that they had more in common with the travelers than they had initially thought. And then both groups shared a deep curiosity about the nature of reality and the boundless possibilities that lay hidden within the multiverse. In the bottom, as they traveled together, the Guardians and the Energy Travelers shared stories of their own adventures and discoveries, each group learning from the other's unique perspective. And the Energy Travelers spoke of a realm beyond the known boundaries of the multiverse, a place of pure energy and infinite possibility that they called the void. And they believed that the void held the key to unlocking the true potential of the multiverse, and that those who dared to venture into its depths would gain unimaginable power and understanding. And then Alice and her companions were fascinated by these tales, and as they listened, they began to see the MEQUAVIS in a new light. And they realized that the MEQUAVIS was not just a collection of universes and realities, but a gateway to the boundless potential of the multiverse. And the Guardians of Reality had been entrusted with a great responsibility, not just to explore and protect the MEQUAVIS, but to unlock its secrets and use its power wisely and responsibly in sound mass. Together, the Guardians and the energy travelers continued their journey into the unknown, each step taking them closer to the void. And so approaches the edge of the multiverse, and Alice and her companions felt a sense of awe and trepidation. And they knew that the journey ahead would be their most dangerous yet, but they were also filled with a sense of excitement and wonder, eager to unlock the secrets of the infinite. And then, and with a deep breath, Alice stepped forward, leading her companions into the unknown. And the void awaited them, a realm of pure energy and infinite possibility that promised to reveal the true nature of the multiverse. The counter. As they journeyed deeper into the void, Alice and her companions felt their minds expanding, their understanding of reality growing and evolving with each passing moment. In the end, the journey into the void was more than just a quest for knowledge and power. And so it was a journey of self-discovery, of pushing the limits of what was thought possible and exploring the true potential of the multiverse. And that's landed this system that had this sorts of talking about the time of more than protect, the driving of ness and their son. As they emerged from the void, forever changed by their journey, Alice and her companions knew that their work was far from over. The MEQUAVIS and the multiverse it contained were vast and complex, with endless mysteries waiting to be uncovered. And they were the fact that, they were now armed with a newfound understanding of the true nature of existence and a renewed determination to continue their exploration and protect the multiverse from those who... And so Alice and her fellow Guardians of Reality continued their journey, venturing into the unknown and unlocking the secrets of the infinite. And they knew that the road ahead would be long and filled with challenges, but they were ready to face whatever lay ahead, guided by their curiosity, their determination, and their unbreakable bonds of friendship. And that's part of it. And then the labyrinth of realities portrayed in the video as Alice and her fellow Guardians of Reality prepared to step into the abyss. They understood that their journey was far from over. Their exploration of the MEQUAVIS had only scratched the surface of the unimaginable possibilities that lay hidden within its depths. It was time for them to face the unknown and embrace the infinite potential of the multiverse. And that, with the ancient artifacts in hand, the Guardians of Reality ventured into the void, their determination and unity guiding them through the darkness. And they traversed the uncharted realm. They discovered new universes and realities that defy comprehension. each one more astonishing than the last. And these newly uncovered realities seem to challenge the very foundations of their understanding, stretching the limits of their minds as they attempted to grasp the unfathomable. And was like as if the MEQUAVIS was testing them, pushing them to confront their own limitations and expand their horizons. And then the actual science, they see the historical amazing, a lot of buzz. The MEQUAVIS was not simply a collection of universes and realities. It was a living, breathing reflection of the infinite potential that existed within all things. And that person, with each step deeper into the void, Alice and her companions gained a greater appreciation for the delicate balance that existed within the multiverse. And they understood that their role as guardians of reality was not just to protect the MEQUAVIS and its secrets, but to ensure the continued harmony and balance of the infinite realities that made up the fabric of existence. And through their journey, the guardians of reality had become more than just explorers and protectors. They had become ambassadors of the multiverse, champions of balance and harmony in a realm of boundless. In time, the guardians of reality returned to their home universe, forever changed by their journey into the abyss. And their experiences had reshaped their understanding of the MEQUAVIS and the nature of reality itself, and they were now ready to share their newfound knowledge with the Society of Digital Cartographers and the world at large. And the same later in Habit. And now at Soul and Maid, they're so more than, they're so teachers, vehicles in the energy and benefit self and the guardians of reality. Now an integral part of the society use their knowledge and the power of the ancient artifacts to maintain the delicate balance of the multiverse and to safeguard its infinite possibilities. And so, the legacy of the MEQUAVIS lived on as a testament to the boundless potential that lay hidden within the fabric of reality. And the Society of Digital Cartographers, guided by Alice and her fellow guardians, continued to explore the mysteries of the MEQUAVIS, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a desire to unlock the secrets of the infinite. In the end, the story of Alice and the guardians of reality was not just about the discovery of new universes and the exploration of the MEQUAVIS and what they can intended. It was a story of unity of the power of curiosity and determination and of the unbreakable bond. And so as the sun set on the horizon, casting a warm glow over the Society's headquarters, Alice looked out at the vast expanse of the multiverse, a smile of contentment gracing her lips in general. She knew that their journey had only just begun, and that the future held endless possibilities for those who dared to dream and explore the labyrinth of realities.